Alright, playing someone called Anubis. I believe the god of death in Egyptian times. No, well, yeah, I'm right. Had a dog head. That's about all I remember. Should probably be offensive if there were still Egyptians worshipping Anubis to be just called that dog-headed god, but my apologies. On Shakuras, a good Protoss map. If you're a Protoss, you should probably pick this map, play it against Zerg, so you have a comfortable ZvP map to fall back on in some tournaments. Sometimes it's a good call. Depends on if your opponent really likes this map too. I, for one, don't mind it. I've had to play on it enough because Protoss pick it enough, so I'm getting used to it in ZvP. Use hearts, nice. Gotta choose which smiley face. Those are hard choices in this day and age. How happy should I appear? Should I just be like, I don't know, man. These are hard questions. That's what I think about. How many smiley faces should I give? Back in Brood War, EG guys would pick on me, and the way they'd pick on me would be whenever I said something to them, they would say, that to me. Just a whole bunch of faces and then rainbows to be like, you smile too much, man. You're too happy. Too happy. It was an EG thing. It was fun. Mostly a Bryce thing. Machine. It was so much fun. And that was how in Brood War people knew me. Just a guy who made a lot of smiley faces. That was it. Not really, but yeah. So 15 drones, some cases you can make a 16th. I'm actually just going to make an overlord and keep poking at this probe and annoying it. Because, you know, hatcheries have feelings too. I don't like being poked. Probe's probably going to make a pylon. When Protoss feel like they want an advantage, they make a pylon. Let's see. Looks like he's just fast expanding. Keep poking my hatcheries, sir. Anyway. This looks like it's just going to be a fast expand. Almost killed my own drone. Alright, I'm going to make Zerglings, or drones, because I'm retarded. I needed something to can't kill this pylon. But I chose not to, because, once again, like I said, I'm retarded. Go ahead and take this hatchery over here. Alright, there's his Nexus, he went Forge and then canned first. It's cool. It's cool. I gotta keep hitting this pylon, or I get in trouble. Because this shields, look how fast that goes. Save myself some time. Hit that, go back. So we can finish it off. Probably didn't actually save much by doing that. Might have even lost, but oh well. Go build that hatchery down there. At this point it's fine. We're just macroing up. He's just not getting his hatchery. It's actually a bit late. Probably was just worried. Worried because I didn't have. I didn't really get to see what was going on because his unit died. His probe in my base. So, curious, sends out another probe. It's fine. It's probably a good deal. It's what you want. You want vision. You want to know what's going on. Zerg's like, no, I don't want you to know. Wow, did I actually kill that? Turns out I did. It's kind of odd. What do I have in my base? So maybe I didn't. That's kind of normal. It's much more to be expected. I don't know how it escaped though. It's a sneaky probe. So it's just like zooming around, having a good day. So at this point you want to watch gas timings. That's kind of your key. When does he take these two gas? And I, on the other hand, want to make sure there's no gateways, cannons, probes, anything up here. Make sure I'm safe. Make sure I have an economy going. There's his gas timing. And you know, you also want to make sure he's not moving out with anything like a zealot. But just to see both those gases is pretty big. I mean, unless he's listening to the stream and making them for no other reason than to not mine them and just to all in. But you can see the little probe is mining too, so not that big a deal. You just really need to have good timings on your injects. And then you just want to macro. You want to keep making drones if you can. Seeing these this many simulators, excuse me, talking and streaming can be difficult, and I'm kind of slow. Either way, once you see that, you can kind of figure out what they're doing. Turns out it's double starport. I don't need a roach one. Got some creep spread. You can suicide both these, it's fine. And with this I just drone up. Drone up and pretty much just macro. It's like at least 2 void rays. You can get that. I don't actually need to get any spores yet either, which is nice. And I'm still not even sure if this is an all-in or not. Gonna make a whole bunch of zerglings. Alright, so there's the 2 wood rays, so it's there's 3 cannons. Interesting. Interesting. I have a lot of zerglings. Let's go check. Let's go see what's the deal, huh? This spine crawler's pretty silly. I'll say that much. Maybe I'm distracting him over there. I don't know. Either way, I got way more than I should have out of that. Look at this macro. It's pretty terrible. 2k, right? At this point, it's still okay. We're seeing what's going on. We're seeing he's still making void rays. That's basically what I wanted to do, and we're still distracting him, so we're fine. We don't have a spawning pool though, which is kind of frustrating. But we're gonna make a hydro deck, which is, as everyone knows, the next best thing to a spawning pool. Not really, but look at that. Wants to take an expansion. It's pretty early. It's pretty greedy. I think I'll try and stop that. Then my zerglings will die while I'm not paying any attention. Sounds about right. Really need to have a spawning pool so I can make more units again. Notice I cannot make zerglings. And the thing is, when you do this sort of build, you really have to be so careful. There are so many really good all-ins that can happen to stop like this sort of play by him that I can do. She really didn't do any damage with that. If you don't do any damage with Stargate, you're just kind of in a weird position. It's not usually a good one by any means. The beauty of having this many queens, by the way, is that just have like instant, what's the word? Instant queens at new bases. After having this many drones, is you have instant drones at this many bases. He's just trying to go to 3 bases, just trying to basically prevent it while macroing up. That's what the birches are for. Need phoenixes. I really don't know what he's doing. I assume it's nothing that amazing. Just because I like to assume things. That's what I do. Carriers, cool. Base trade. What a ship. But I mean, I already have that, so not that threatening. That's more threatening. It's a cool little trick. Killed my main. It's not bad. Didn't really get too much done, and now I kind of know what he's doing now. That's the main problem here, I'd say. Keep in mind the fact that I didn't lose my ground army. Now I have the ability to make corruptors as well. Still doesn't have this base either. Alright, so again, just at this point, it's just going to be really interesting because he has like carrier mothership. I don't want to let him get too big though. He doesn't really have any ground armies, so I kind of want to break his expansions here if possible. Last time I just went to the wrong place. How do you get over here? Either way. Just doesn't have any expansions left. This one wants me to neural parasite that. It's not worth it to neural parasite it. By any means, it's just not worth it. This sort of build's okay if you can get away with it, but I'm not going to get away with it, basically. Should have burrow. Burrow would be helpful for this situation. There's your mothership. Then you go Hydras, his Hydras can hit ground too. At least a few. But then you always want to get out of there before it actually does anything. and you won't really be making anything more. It doesn't really have